Alright kids, have you ever had this happen on your white lathe with red stuff? Come on, let's go. Come on. Alright, today we are changing out the switch on my red and white lathe. If you have a great big mustard yellow lathe, the process I think is the exact same. I think the switch is the same too. It's a ZBE 102 and I got 3 of them on the auction site for $11.85 with free shipping. So, I'm going to show you how quick and easy that is to change. First thing to look at the switch is it kind of hooks on this side and tabs on this side. So when we get in there, we're going to push on this and kind of slide it back to get it out. There's 2 screws. There's 2 screws on the top. Like I said, it slides out. 2 screws on the top, and they're also kind of interesting. They're cascadable. So if you wanted to get a secondary one and plug on, say, a light, they'll both get activated and turned on, which is really kind of interesting. There you go, they cascade, so you could use 2 of them together. I'm going to have to unlock those. Oh well. 2 of them together, you could turn on a light or a fan or maybe a dust collector, but I don't know the amperage on these. It probably would need to be a relay kind of a dust collector switch. So let's get started. You need to get an Allen wrench size metric 4 and loosen top and bottom on the switch plate, and then I'm going to just take the top switch off. But I of course have turned the lathe off. I've unplugged it. I've unplugged my shop and my next door neighbor's shop, so we're not going to burn anything down today, in case we were wondering. Now I need a little screwdriver to get in there, and then like I said, it kind of pulls backwards. I have a yellow and a blue right up front, and well, a white and a blue up front, and a yellow in the back, and we'll just get to those with a tiny screwdriver. So let's grab this, kind of push in on this tab, and then the switch comes off the back. And then I need to get in on the top, and I'm going to do these just one at a time. I need a smaller screwdriver. And I need a smaller screwdriver. Okay, now we are going to take out randomly just the front 2 wires. And I'm going to put the front 2 wires back in. They seem like a couple of pretty good wires. They just went right back in place. Okay, that one went on nice and easy. I've ground my screwdriver so it'll fit. Almost fit in here. So if you're doing this at home, go spend $100 on a proper screwdriver. Apparently, the one I've got is just too big. It's gonna work though, because all I have is 3 little wires to hook up. Alright, it's a good idea with electric wires to get them nice and snug so there's no chance for arcing or fussing. So the other thing that's neat about this is you could put 3 of these switches side by side on this big expensive module. So anyway, this part all the way out to the front from the manufacturer is like $147. Like I said, I got 3 of these switches from the big auction site for, you know, 11 bucks. So I gotta just pull this into place, slide it forward and snap it in. Wow, look at that. Now it's going to actuate. My wires are long enough. Everything's working good. This is my potentiometer. So the reason I changed this is I pull this on and the lathe wouldn't start. I wiggle it a few times and it would start. So I ended up using the lathe with just this. Not recommended. So bought my little switches. I've got it changed. So I hope that helps. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, it is a ZBE 102, and it's a funny name on it. These say Schneider Electric. Telemecanique is another name on them, but that's just how quick and easy it is to replace the switch on one of these variable speed lathes. So, thanks for watching. Yahoo! Switch is working. Yep, so I plugged the lathe back in, I plugged my shop back in, I turned the power back on to my neighbor's house. They were happy about that. And so we're good to go. Got a new switch, maybe we're good for another 10 years. I think this thing's about 10 years old.